Hello Internet, Mega Hydra here. Today I will be counting down my top 10 favourite Dark type Pokemon. Mitten's thrown in the towel, doesn't want to do top 10s anymore, but he made this list so there's no point in letting it go to waste, so I'm gonna do it. Dark types are really interesting and the Japanese name for this type is evil, but not jobs of clay Pokemon is demonic, so it's probably for the best if it stays Dark type.
Someone called and said, is Pokemon demonic?
The answer to that is yes, they are all Oriental demons.
Darkrai and Incineroar are excluded from this list since Mittens used them in previous top 10s. And can I just say, who puts an inanimate object number 1 on a top 10 list? Anyways, let's go on with the video. In at number 10 we have the interesting Skuntank. Skuntank is interesting because of how similar it can be to me. My thoughts is just as deadly as Skuntank poison. You don't want to be around me once I've had a curry, if I can even eat the damn curry. Stupid incident pump not working on curry nights. Anyways, moving on. At number 9 there is Alola Persian. I have to admit, this thing is ugly as hell. Sort of looks like Garfield who dyed his head and had a stroke, but it can be very useful, surprisingly. It has access to really good moves such as Sucker Punch, which has priority, and also Pursue, which can be decent for dealing with pesky ghosts and psychic freaks. Even Island Kahuna Nanu uses one as his ace. What is a Kahuna Nanu? Sounds like a weird sneeze. I really should have played Sun and Moon. In for number 8 we have the majestical being Absol. Apparently it's good for shiny hunting or something. Oh no, this isn't my list. At number 7 we have Shiftry. I must admit, Shiftry is a very shifty Pokemon. I'm sorry, I'll see myself out now. It's basically a stump with grey hair with leaves for hands. You can learn moves such as Foul Play and Nasty Plot. He does look like someone's angry granddad though. At number 6 there is the Speed Demon Sharpedo. What happens when you mix navy weapons with a shark? Sharpedo? Come on, you saw that one coming. At least it's not as bad as Sharknado. What even is that film? It's a load of nonsense. I mean, a shark tornado is stupid and the idea of it really grinds my gears. Anyways, I've gone off topic. I think the Mega Sharpedo looks really cool and I have heard he is, so meant it is. Didn't mean just to assume its gender. Sorry Tumblr. Heard it's a rideable Pokemon in Sun and Moon. Slicing its way into number 5 we have Bisharp. Bisharp is a very powerful Pokemon that has a decent defense stats just topped by its Beast Mythical attack stat. With access to moves such as Punishment, this Metal Soldier will certainly punish any foes that stand in its way. Also it looks quite alien to be honest. Looks like something that came out of Dragon Ball Z. Flying through the night sky, Honchkrow swoops into number 4 position. Honchkrow is a great Pokemon to use in battle with access to moves such as Brave Bird and Nightshade. Its Wings of Darkness could cause many to become unlucky, and Hatterpate can discern whether a being survives or not. Good thing they don't use that at Hogwarts. Also, he looks a bit like a mob boss. Just give him a cigar and you've got Bugsy Malone. Shapeshifting from dog to tree, Zorak takes the spot for number 3. This Pokemon gives me the werewolf kind of vibe and has a unique ability, Illusion. Illusion will change the appearance of the Pokemon to that of the last Pokemon in the player's party. Illusion will replicate the type of Pokemon, nickname, shininess, gender, and form of the Pokemon it's masquerading as. However, it does not replicate the level of the masqueraded Pokemon. The effect is only aesthetic. Effects like the move Attract still use the Pokemon's actual gender. This could give you the advantage if used correctly, so it's basically Mystique from X-Men. Number 2 is the feline Weavile. It resembles a cat. Bombancat is obsessed with cats. That's probably why it's on here. It does look kinda cool, I guess. But we didn't really have a solid reason for having it this high up the list. I probably wouldn't have had it in here to begin with, but meh, who cares. The most views this video will get is 30 to 35 max. In at number 1, the Howling Beast Houndoom. It looks like the Devil's Dog, and its mega makes it look like the king of the underworld. I kinda want a dog that looks like that in real life. It's awesome looking. I hope you all enjoyed this top 10 that wasn't even mine to do. I may not have had much to say about certain Pokemon, but as stated before, I didn't make this list. I saw it from Bobby. I'm more of a Yu-Gi-Oh! / Doctor Who guy, so leave a like, suggest what top 10 it should be next, and adios.